Hey, welcome to today's show. Your boy Ismail here. In case you missed to Katarari 5 coins to 5 million, I'll be posting the link below with the replay. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin by Bitcoin. Google search spike reaching new high. As you can see from the graph below, Bitcoin related search has been absolutely on tears as of recent. According to data provided by Google Trends, the number of buy Bitcoin queries recently reached the highest level in almost a year. As you can see from the chart below, it goes to saying the U.S. Federal Reserve has made an announcement about injecting more than $1 trillion into the repo market every day, at least until the end of March. The move, which is meant to help banks weather the ongoing crisis, didn't go well with the crypto community that was quick to unleash its money printing memes. In my opinion, honest opinion, the people should be the one that actually get a bailout instead of being big companies because they've been making millions of money. And what about the people? It's their tax money anyway. On other news, Coinbase broke traffic record and saw massive income during market collapse. The CEO of Coinbase saw record site traffic and massive surge in 24 hours, trading volume during last week coronavirus driven market swing. CEO Brian Armstrong said in a statement shared with Coinbase, the San Francisco-based crypto exchange said it's processed to 2 billion in crypto last Thursday and Friday. For comparison, Coinbase saw 398 million in volume over the past 24 hours. According to Bitwise, last Thursday also beat Coinbase previous traffic record over by 50%. Is Coinbase supporting his employees and customers, each during the coronavirus? Coinbase is operating important for infrastructure for the economy during this trying time. Mark Armstrong said, I wanted to share a few updates on how we are keeping employees safe and ensure that we are serving our customers. We publish our internal planning and comms around coronavirus case and is helpful for other companies. They are also supporting their employees too. How? Their first priority is the health and safety of their employee. That is why they have mandated that everybody globally can work from home and do so. A lot of credit goes to our internal teams who have built the tooling that allow us to flip the switch during crisis to work almost 100% remotely. On other news, Indian government engaged RBI to discuss crypto regulation. The government of India is reportedly discussing a regulatory framework for cryptocurrency with the central bank, the Reserve Bank of India (RBI), and the Security and Exchange Board of India (SEBI). Furthermore, the government is waiting for the outcome of another cryptocurrency case at the Supreme Court to make the final decision on crypto regulation. In other news, we will also be discussing Tito's grant a $37 million use to ecosystem developers. The Tito's Foundation released its second biennial report detailing that the group progress in the second quarter and fourth quarter of 2019, published on March 19. The report revealed that the foundation owns 635 million in assets, much more than the 232 million raised in its infamous initial coin offering. When asked how the foundation was able to reach the company CFO Roman Schneider revealed to Telegraph that the project benefited from positive crypto market dynamic. He said, the increase is largely due to the appreciation of our blockchain asset over the last 3 years, BTC and XTZ in particular. So is it a good news to buy Bitcoin? Buying the dip. The uptick came shortly after Bitcoin series epic 48% crash that left the crypto community aghast last Thursday. As reported by U.S.Today, the flagship cryptocurrency event went as far as overtaking gold in Google searches. The only This only happened during the global crypto frenzy in December 2017 when Bitcoin was on track to hit its current all-time high of $19,777. That's a lot of seven, and I love me some seven. The Bitcoin price has so far skyrocketed by more than 40% over the last 3 days, which showed that the massive discount was attractive enough for retail investors. Data show Bitcoin could be the new accumulation state as holder are coming back, a safe haven. Despite the fact that the Thursday crash has seemingly put a fork in Bitcoin safe haven narrative for good, the searches for the overused term have increased to the highest level since 2019, as you can see from the graph below. Some Bitcoin proponents believe that it could still act as an edge asset on its coronavirus-driven liquidity squeeze is over. In the world where central banks are revving up monetary easing, Bitcoin could eventually prove to be a store of value to $1 trillion per day. Banks are supposed to provide collateral in the light U.S. of Secretary to receive cash from Fed. This liquidity is needed for short-term operation. The U.S. Central Bank made started repo operation of 500,000 billion on March 16 before bumping it to aggressively amount to the above-mentioned $1 trillion figure. As reported by U.S. Today, the Fed also cut interest rate to virtually zero and started a $700 billion QE program. Crypto here is U.S. Federal Reserve more over launching digital dollars. So is it time for Plan B? Barry Silbert thinks it's time for Plan B. The CEO of Digital Currency Group was seemingly shocked by the fact that the Fed is going to funnel that much cash into struggling economy every day, tweeting Plan B hashtag. Breaking news: Federal Reserve say it will conduct $1 trillion in daily repo operation for the rest of the month. CNBC.com. Meanwhile, famous Bitcoin Anthony Pemlilio, kill me in the comment below if I say his name wrong, predict that the Fed will not stop there with the with its repo operation. Remember when the Fed said they were only doing $1 trillion in daily repos for the week? Many of us say it would be a few days and over. They just announced that they will do it through the rest of the month for now. Where other platforms experience issue and outage, Armstrong noted that Coinbase remained operational and the exchange has been preparing for a crisis for the last couple years. This hard work contributed to our stability last week, while many platforms in both crypto and traditional equities struggle with increased value. Armstrong wrote, crediting the company engineering team specifically. JC, the head of engineer for Coinbase consumer division, told Coinbase in a phone call platform, the platform has been preparing since the 2017 bull run, focusing on both the actual exchange and matching engine as well as consumer products such as its API. For some of the work is included horizontal scaling on the database end. Pollack said the company said it was scaling its database to enable more leads without interrupting, right, meaning the exchange can view the data source on its server while simultaneously adding new data without either operation slowing down on the other transaction or accurate. Coinbase have moved to a more digital things, like making most people work at home. Pollack said that though Coinbase employees are currently remote, the exchange began implementing remote work last week in response to coronavirus outbreak. The engineer team used a combination of automated alert and chat room to keep up with the spike in traffic. If we were going to if we were going to be hitting higher highs, then we seen would gently pull together people into a hangout, just have them available, ready, hanging out, chatting there, looking at all the metric, he said. Still, Pollock told CoinDesk that trading platform are complex and a lack of mistake doesn't necessarily mean a platform won't experience any issues. On to the next story. Indian government expect to finalize crypto regulatory decision after Supreme Court hearing. The Indian government has so far been quiet about whether it's planned to regulate or ban cryptocurrencies. While there is a draft bill that seeks to ban all cryptocurrency exchange except state-issued one, Bloomberg report on Friday that the government is currently discussing the prospect of regulating cryptocurrency with the central bank, citing people aware of the deployment. The government is waiting whether the virtual currency can be regulated by Reserve Bank of India. A framework for regulation will be decided upon after deliberation with the central bank. Furthermore, the government is reportedly waiting for the outcome of another cryptocurrency case at the Supreme Court, scheduled for April 27. The court is expected to hear a couple of writ petitions, one of these which lead to ban cryptocurrency and declare them illegal, while the others seek to regulate them. The petition were filed in 2017, but the hearing has been postponed until now. The case is separate from the RBI ban case, which the court ruled on March 4th, questioned the central bank on April 2018, which prohibit regulated financial institutions from providing service to crypto business. Some banks, however, continue to refuse service to crypto business, including HDFC and Industrial Bank. The RBI reportedly said that it will file a review petition with the Supreme Court since it believed that the anonymous nature of cryptocurrency poses a threat to the country banking system. The central bank has until April 3rd to file the petition. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court ruling has boosted the crypto industry in India as a global investment beginning to flow to the sector. When asked how the foundation was able to achieve such a war chest, the company CFO, Roman Schneider, revealed that to Telegraph that the project benefit from positive crypto market dynamic, he said. The increase is largely due to the appreciation of a blockchain asset over the last 3 years, BTC XTRZ. The report focused on the foundation uses of its fund, revealing that it offered more than 37.6 million in grant funding for the Tezos XTZ ecosystem since August 2019. The grants are divided into three main categories consisting of research and development effort, ecosystem project, and community support. And anyone applying for a grant must pass a complex 4-step process. While the proposal is evaluated by several committees and undergoing due diligence review, the process is managed entirely within the Tezos Foundation, which powers 7 grants out of more than 200. Notable grant. Though the foundation does not disclose the specific funding amount awarded to each project, the report notes that the payment are subject to the completion of specific milestones. Research efforts are currently heavily focused toward Tezos smart contract language. Organizations such as Blackmagic, Kyoto University, the Marigold Project, and the other were all funded for developing Tezos smart contract language. The other grant awarded to Cryptium Lab, kill me in the comment if I say it wrong, for their work of Tezos core software, including stacking privacy and performance enhancements. More than 40 for the organization received grants for the development of open ecosystem tools and application. This includes several implementation of Tito's Block Explorer stocking tools development by separate companies. Grants were also given to testers and insurance platform based on Tito's. In Cam case, a company working on bringing decentralized finance to Tezos. This have been all the news and update for today. This have been your boy Ismail. See you again tomorrow. Have a great day.